third mile. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on a beautiful Sunday afternoon as we celebrate our 79th season here at the Action Track of the East. And the first two cars up, Sean Fitzgerald out of Somerset, Mass, the Corvette on the inside, going up against Matt DiCarlo in the Ford Mustang on the outside. How many Chevy fans we got here this afternoon? How many Ford fans with us? I'd hang you heads in shame the way that Mustang took off from the Corvette. We'll see if he's got anything to come back with it as they come off and turn up. Fitzgerald out front, the Irishman out of Somerset, leads it over the Italian DiCarlo. DiCarlo taking a look to the inside, got to go to the outside, but not enough. And that start cost him dearly as we get ready for the next two. Thunderbird of Donald Fosco out of Brooklyn, Connecticut, going up against Scott Crosley out of Lincoln, Vermont. Yes, they travel to the Seekonk Speedway for the Spectator Drags, and can you blame them? We've got the best field around. We're ready to go in just a minute as they line up. Crosley on the outside in the Firebird. Fosco on the inside in the Thunderbird. Give it to the GM Power on the outside. Off of turn number 2. Into the Firebird. Crosley out front over the Ford Thunderbird of Fosco. Off of 4. Give it to Crosley there. Ladies, give her a round of applause. Root her on as she gets ready to go. Christine Pierce, one of a few ladies that are competing in our Spectator Drags here this afternoon. That blue Chevy, of course, of Jason Farias. If you've been here before, we've seen him before. Going to be a good battle here. Waiting for the green light, and there it is. We're underway. Pierce on the outside. Gets the jump, but here comes Farias back on the inside, takes over the lead. Down 1 and 2. Those two down the back stretch. Farias in that blue Chevy Colorado. He's got the advantage over the Red Dragon into 3 and 4. They will see the checkered flag. Farias over Christine Pierce. The Red Dragon has been extinguished. Against Franz Whitinger out of Smithfield, Rhode Island in the Pontiac Trans Am. And ladies and gentlemen, that is not your ordinary Subaru Outback. Yeah, that Subaru Outback, driven by Jeff Daniels, we see here quite frequently as the green comes out. Daniels going to jump to the advantage, down into 1 and 2, over down up on the outside as they roll out into turn number 3. Daniels a little bit loose, gathers it in, down to the stripe. Here they come, and it's going to be Daniels by a hair. Wow, that was a close one there. As Jeff Daniels, not the actor, the Subaru driver, picks up Subi in out of Lincoln, Vermont, the Subaru Impreza, the Hot Flash Subi, ready to go. Another good battle coming up here. And I think this is, I don't know, we've seen Jared a couple of times, not very often, but you know what? It's Father's Day. Let's go to Seekonk, he said. Why not? You couldn't pick a better place to be on Father's Day on a Sunday fun day. And there goes Subi up on the outside as she flashes up to the front of the field and leads it off the turn down the back, trying to close in. Smith a little bit behind. She flashes off of 4, and Jim Baker picks up the win. The Subarus 2 in a row there. Daniels and Bucher there. Westport, Mass in the Camaro. Which one's which? Well, it's real easy. Liam's in the red and white one. Battle of the South Coast here. As Fielding going to work his way up to the line. Liam Monahan, a winner already this year in the East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drags. There's the green flag as they roll down into 1. Whoa, almost some contact as they race off at 2, side by side. Fielding gathers it back in. Look at him close it back in. Down to the inside. No, he can't hang on. Then he goes around, and Liam Monahan takes down the win. He'll collect it over there, make his way off, and our next 2 competitors will make their way out. It'll be Michael Oliveira out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island in the Pontiac Firebird, 1989, going up
against Carlito Mello from Uxbridge in the Eagle Talon in 1990 there.
Listen to that eagle on the outside. There's a green, nice even start, but the Talon on the outside gets a good run into one. There's even Steven off of turn number 2. Trying to hang on down to the inside, but Mello winds it up as he comes off of turn number 4. Here comes the Pontiac back down, but it is the Eagle taking down the win.
Mello took that high lane off of turn number 2, and that gave him the advantage.
The Audi S4, ladies and gentlemen, the S4, a quality machine of comfort, style, and speed. But can he hold off the Pontiac as we get the green as they roll down into turn number 1, and it is the Audi on the outside with the advantage.
Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Right up to the back bumper is Stevens. Stevens gets loose off 4. Give the advantage to Brennan Girard there at the stride.
All right, Paul Kerr Chevy Chevelle going up against Joe Perry in the 2000 Camaro. Curtis out of Centerville, Mass. Perry out of Lincoln, Rhode Island. Woo-hoo. Hang on.
That 64 Chevelle we have seen, and that thing has some speed. Let's see what this matchup brings. The green is out. On the high line, Curtis looking for it. Doesn't have the advantage yet. Down the back stretch.
One thing he needs to be able to handle to the corners. Let's see how he does 3 and 4 coming from behind. As Perry slides up, here comes the Chevelle, but not going to happen as he comes up just a little bit short. Woo-hoo.
Corvette from Sterling, Connecticut. Decker has the red Camaro. O'Brien, the two-tone silver.
I think there's more than 2 tones on that.
Corvette.
Where you going? Gotta wait for the green. You know, just once I'd like to see them throw the green light when they're backing up, just to see the reaction. There's a green flag, we're underway. And the Camaro on the inside. Decker jumps out front over O'Brien. Line up on the outside. Obviously, that is a stock 78 Corvette because they had no gumption. Hang on, hang on.
Decker, with his hands full off of 4, collects it, takes a checkered flag. They get set.
Boy, that's the fastest those rear wheels spun.
Here we go, they're off. On the outside, Perry. Battles to the inside, Medeiros. Give the advantage on the outside lane. Corey Perry down into 3 and 4. No sweat there. Checkered flag in the air for Perry in the Pontiac Firebird.
Yeah, Dave had, I think he was blinded by the bright orange. John Johnson, Wheatfield, Rhode Island, in the Chevy C10.
This Chevy C10, a very familiar vehicle to our Spectator Drags, of course, as well. And we will see what we get here in this matchup between the Camaro and the C10.
They're off. Green light is out. They're dead even at the start as they race. Whoa, a little bit loose for Johnson as they come through turns 1 and 2. Kazuna sets the pace as they head down into turn number 3. It is Johnson on the chase, closes in, takes a look to the outside, but drifts up a little bit too high, and Kazunas will take down the win.
Kazunas there, he was out in front, no problem on that, as a late look to the outside just did not pan out.
Pair of Seekonk natives in the Chevy Camaro, the gray one, going up against Gil Bradstreet out of Seekonk in the Chevy Camaro, the white one.
Here we go. White versus gray. They're off. Green light. Down into 1 and 2. Give the advantage to Bradstreet. Down into 3 and 4.
DeRoche's trying the outside lane, but Bradstreet off the corner. He'll pick up the win over Matt DeRojas. Now we got Kyle Buchanan in the Chevy Malibu wagon going up against Louis Dias in the Pontiac Fiero.
Fiero there will be on the inside. Buchanan in the Malibu will be on the outside here. It's a little heat in those tires. Waits for the green light. They're off. Down into 1 and 2. Give the advantage right now to the low line there. And down to the low line into 3 and 4.
I'm thinking that wagon could eat up that Fiero literally as Louis slides up the racetrack. And here comes Buchanan down on the inside.
Buchanan steals one at the stripe there. As
Diamond in the Ford Mustang.
1997 Ford Mustang on the inside. 1949 Ford F2 on the outside. They're off. Give the advantage out front to Gingrich.
I think the Ford missed a gear, and I think that's another match. See ya later as he rolls off the floor.
As checkered flag in the air for Gingrich, he is going to make his way down into the infield. 18 Kia Optima.
Pour some water on it, you got yourself a Kia pet. Kia.
As Smolinski going to warm the tires up in that 89 Camaro, make his way to the inside line here. We get ready for the green. Green is out. Smolinski, he's off. He's gone.
Well, you know, I'm looking at Casey's car and it says on the right rear window, I'm racing at Seekonk Speedway. I wonder what time he's going to get here because he got smoked on the start down through 3 and 4. And look at that. Mike says, come on, I'll wait for you. I think he's got to throw it in reverse, though, for him to catch him as they come off at turn number 4. It's Smolinski, nice and smooth.
Checkered flag in the air there for Smolinski. Looks like he's got a new Seekonk Speedway decal on that driver's side there. I haven't seen that one before.
He's out there promoting us. Good for Charlie. Nice to have him back with us here this afternoon as we're looking for the green. There it is, and Charlie says, see ya.
See you later, Charlie. He's down on that erosion. Down the back stretch into 3 and 4. He'll collect the checkered flag off of 4. Steve Bowden waves it. Charlie Guardino in that Chevy Blazer.
Charlie, over the last couple of years, has become a YouTube sensation. Sean Fitzgerald, who won the first round, is back out with us. Brendan Phone out of Adams, New York, in the 23 Dodge Charger.
And Fitzgerald got a little boo-boo here the last time he was here. Got that fixed up, and he's back out there. They're off.
The Dodge Charger out front. And slowly going from turn 1 and 2. Now we wind it up down the back straightaway just a little bit, trying to keep Fitzgerald close off of turn number 4, and it will be phoning it in for Brandon, taking down the win. And that will close out round 1 of the... All right, Matt DiCarlo in the Ford Mustang going up against Don Fosco in the Thunderbird. Matt from Lakeville, Mass. Don's from Brooklyn, Connecticut.
We get set. They continue to stage down in...
Yeah, they're waiting for cars to gather themselves at the back end as off of turn 3 to get up and running.
We shall see how this speedy dry affects things over in turn 3. They're off on the outside. It's Pascal. He's got the advantage.
The fabulous Thunderbird up on the outside. Whoa, he drifts up high, gives the Mustang a run down to the inside, down to the stripe, and give it to the Thunderbird.
Pascal there in that Thunderbird.
And that thing was Christine Pierce in the Chevy Camaro going up against Franz Wenger on the Pontiac Trans Am.
The Red Dragon against Franz. I pick things up and put them down. We get set at the stripe. And they're off. On the outside is Franz Weidinger.
A little late on that, Marco.
Christine Pierce down into 3 and 4. They're going to almost touch. Give the advantage off of 4 to the Red Dragon and Christine Pierce.
Boy, did she throw it in hard and deep down in turns 3 and 4, and she was able to
be Jared Smith of Boontown, New Jersey in the Chevy Corvette 1990, matching up against John Fielding, 1998 Chevy Camaro here. They're at the stripe. Smith in the Corvette on the outside, Fielding in the Camaro on the inside. Down into turn 1, give the advantage to the outside lane. And Smith out front, down into 3 and 4, give the advantage to Fielding. Fielding coming off 4, he will collect the checkered flag.
And Jared Smith going back to Jersey empty-handed. I think you might have had better luck at Atlantic City.
That's a brutal. Next matchup. 1989 Pontiac Firebird, Mike Oliveira from Pawtucket, Rhode Island, going up against the Pontiac Trans Am in 1999, Scott Stavins from Fall River. They're at the stripe, they're ready to go. Down into turn number 1, give the advantage to the high line there. Advantage to Stavins into 3 and 4. Here we go, neck and neck, nose and nose. Give the advantage to the low line, Mike Oliveira. Next up,
here are classics.
Yes, Chevy in Connecticut, 1978 Chevy Corvette against Paul Curtis from Centerville, Mass. His 1964.
You gotta think that Corvette might be a little more aerodynamic with the headlights down.
Yeah, we will see in just a few seconds as they wait for the green. They're off. Give the advantage right out of the gate to Paul Curtis on the low line.
Yeah, Corvette's still waiting for that green, I think.
Down the backstretch, Paul Curtis out front into 3 and 4. Nothing doing for O'Brien. Curtis off 4, collects the checkered flag, he moves on.
I don't think the Corvette wanted to scratch the paint.
No, I don't think so. That's a primo paint job.
That's almost as good. Swansea versus Berkeley.
Medeiros with the 82 Camaro. Johnson with the 85.
Same car, same generation. There's the green and down into 1. Medeiros on the inside. Johnson up top. Johnson with a good run down through turns 1 and 2. Distance and looking to pull away and just jam on the brakes, it seemed.
Cruising on a Sunday afternoon. Off of 4. Give.
Oh, it cost him!
Wow!
It cost him! Medeiros kept his foot in it and takes down the win!
That was a Sunday drive for Johnson. And that is the Kia Optima of Casey McComber. She's on the low line. Diaz in the high line here. They're set. Give the advantage to the Pontiac Fiero. Diaz down into 1 and 2, down the back. Not even going to be close here.
No, he knows it's a Kia. He can kind of put it in neutral and use half those 8 cylinders as they come through turns 3 and 4. There's a checkered flag. Louis Diaz with the win, and the Kia.
Kia
running up the back.
Next matchup here is going to be
looks like Matt
DeRoche.
Yeah.
And it is going to be the Ford Mustang 97 for Rob Taccio from Weymouth. Give the advantage to DeRoche. He has down into 3 and 4. Matt DeRoche is going to cruise off 4 and collect the checkered flag.
Boy, the Mustangs today are running like pintos.
Yeah, Mustang. Fitzgerald and the 28 is Adam Matarosian from Foxborough, the Pontiac Firebird. They are off.
And the Corvette with the jump off of turn number 2. Here comes the Pontiac of Matarosian trying to close it in. Gets to about a car length. That's about all she wrote. Takes a look to the outside. Watch out. We saw somebody else sandbag earlier, and it caught him. But Fitzgerald woke up in time.
Fitzgerald keeps it in the gas. Collect.
That's Janie's favorite driver, Liam. Subaru versus Camaro. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Nice even start. And they head down into turn 1 side by side. Liam's got to keep up the pressure as he rolls out the back straightaway. Daniels comes off the corner and he bobbled just a bit. Into 3 and 4 they go, and Liam Monahan is going to dispose of the Subaru.
Liam Monahan moving on. Daniels heading pit side. That is going to Brennan Girard. Going up against the Pontiac Firebird, Scott Crosley from Lincoln, Vermont. They're at the stripe. They are set. Green flag is out. Down into turn number 1. Give the Audi the advantage. It's going to be Girard. He cruises off 2 for a Sunday afternoon cruise down into 3 and 4. No competition. Crosley going to coast on home. Give the advantage to the Audi S4. Brennan Girard. He moves on. That Chevy C10. From Wakefield, Rhode Island, matching up against that Chevy Malibu for Kyle Buchanan, 1981. Oh, he's too high. There's a yellow dot right there in the middle to separate the 2 lanes, and Tom Kazunas was over the line. Here we go. They're off at the stripe. Kazunas on the low line. Buchanan on the high side. Kazunas advantage down the backstretch. Not so fast. Here comes Buchanan on the high line. Does he have enough? Checkered flag in the air. Off 4. Give the advantage to Kazunas. Because everybody loves a pickup, man. That's going to bring up our next matchup. It's going to be the Subi. And the Chevy Camaro, 1986. Decker and Bucher. Bucher is off. She is gone. Jen Bucher from Vermont. She's off like a hot flash. Leading the Camaro down into 3 and 4. Final time off of 4. Checkered flag in the air. Jen Bucher moving on. Hey, if you have not gotten your... head on over there now. They've got 15 minutes left. Next up, we have Carlito Mello and the Eagle Talon, a 1990, matching up against Jason Farias in the 2004 Chevy Colorado. They're at the stripe, they're set, green is out, and is over. Mello gone, he is going to go down into 2, down the stretch, as the advantage for Mello over Farias, down into 3 and 4. That Eagle Talon going to be collecting the checkered flag and moving on. Perry, another Firebird.
No, it looks like a Camaro and Firebird to me.
That is a Camaro. That would be Joseph Perry from Lincoln, Rhode Island. A battle of the Perrys here.
Joey, I'm not angry anymore.
Here we go. Give the advantage to Joe. Down into 1 and 2 over Corey. Perry, first Perry. He will down into 3 and 4. Coming to the checkered flag, it's going to be nose to nose. Give the advantage to
The Pontiac.
Pontiac there. That was Corey Perry going to move on. Going up against Gil Bradstreet. Seekonk's own. At the stripe, ready to roll. They're off. Backfiring is Bradstreet there. Oh, pop goes the weasel right there. Down the back stretch. It's that Camaro. Here comes Gil Bradstreet. He will collect the checkered flag. There, Smolinski will go pit side. Brandon Phone from Adams, New York in the Dodge Charger, 2023 lime green. They're at the stripe, they're ready to roll. This one should be good. Here we go. Jiggles gets the jump early. Off of the high line, down into 1 and 2. Down the back stretch, no competition from that 2023 Dodge Charger. Checkered flag in the air for Jiggles. And that will bring up Charlie. Going to match up against.
Well, fast is a little overstatement.
Fast, Ford, they go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly. Here we go. They're off, nose to nose. There goes Charlie. Charlie Guardino down into 1 and 2. Down the back stretch, not even going to be close. It's Chevy versus Ford. Give the advantage to the Chevy. And Charlie Guardino. This matchup. Christine Pierce, that Red Dragon, Chevy Camaro, 1978. Going to take the low line. Chevy Camaro, 1998 for John Fielding. Going to take the high line here. They're at the stripe.
I wonder if that Red Dragon is bearded.
Good question. Here we go. They are off. Down into 1 and 2. Fielding jumps out to the lead. Not even going to be close here. Does have anything? Not so much. John Fielding on the outside, coming off of 4, collects the checkered flag, and he'll move on. Here comes Paul Curtis in the 64 Chevelle. Against Dave Medeiros. No, Mike Oliveira there, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Pontiac Firebird, 1989. They're off. Curtis on the low line. He is going to go neck and neck here with Oliveira. Give me Paul Curtis in the 64 Chevelle out front as Oliveira smokes the tires going into 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Paul Curtis moving on. In the Chevy Camaro in 1982, matching up against Matt DeRosa, the 1984 Chevy Camaro. DeRosa's will be on the outside. Medeiros will be on the inside. Green's in the air. They are off. Down into 1 and 2, give the advantage on the high line to DeRosa. He is going to check out. Matt DeRosa's into 3 and 4. No competition from Medeiros. Checkered flag in the air. Matt DeRosa's moving on.
Whittling them down one by one. And Louis Dyer.
Band-Aid up there on that passenger's front Chevy Corvette 1985. If you were here for our last Spectator Drag, you know why. Here we go. They're off. Dyer's going to jump out big there.
Yeah, Louis gets a good jump and rolls it down into 3 and 4. Sets the pace. Here comes Fitzgerald trying to close it up, but he's going to be too late to the party, and it's Louis Dias picking up the win.
Diaz moves on as we continue. And in the 1989 Chevy Camaro, who moves on? The Corvette, or the Camaro, or the Audi?
It's going to be a tough one. The Audi's been tough. Liam has been tough as well. As there's a green, nice even start as they roll down into turn number 1. Monahan on the outside. Down low is Gerard. Gerard with the Audi advantage. That is a 3 and 4.
Down into 3 and 4, off of 4. Give the advantage to Gerard on the low line. He is going to collect the checkered flag.
So Monahan will have to stay at 1 win on this.
Tunis is going to match up against the Subi, Jen Bucher here. This is a battle of 2 heavyweights. We've seen these names here throughout. Will it be the Subi on the outside or will it be the C10 on the inside? Waiting on the green light. They are off. Right out of the gate, give the advantage to the Subi. Jen Bucher down into 1 and 2 with a rear of Tom Kazunas as he is going to get a little loose off too. Right up to the back bumper in 3 and 4. Jen Bucher going to take the checkered flag. She moves on. Corey Perry matching up against Carlito Mello here in the Eagle Talon. Here we go. Mello on the outside, Perry on the inside. Here we go. Green is out. Mello on the high line. He jumps down over Perry, down into 1 and 2. Right to the back bumper. Down into 3 and 4. Give the advantage to Perry going into 4. Off of 4. Corey Perry going to take it home.
Really had a push for that one. And a great run down on the inside.
The Ford of Gigris is going to have the inside lane. The Chevy of Bradstreet upstairs. Waiting on the green. Green is out. Bradstreet going to jump out right out of the gate. And he is going to go down into turn 1 and 3 and 4. Bradstreet, your leader, right to the back bumper is Gigris, checkered flag in the air. Bradstreet moving on.
Charlie Guardino on the outside, the Chevelle of Paul Curtis on the inside.
Here we go. 3 and 4. Curtis, can he hang on? Down the low lane, he does not have enough to get loose. Charlie Guardino coming home with it. What a save by Curtis as he crossed the stripe sideways.
Well, the competition for Guardino is getting tough
as we whittle it down. Yes, indeed. Next up, going to be Sean matching up against Louis Diaz here. The Pontiac Fiero, the Chevy Camaro. That's your matchup. Diaz going to be on the outside here. Fielding on the inside. Nose to nose at the stripe. They wait. They are off. Give the advantage down into 1 to Fielding over Diaz. Off catch him at 3 and 4. Doesn't look like it. Into turn 4. Off of 4. John Fielding in that Camaro. He will move on. That's going to bring up on the outside. Girard's going to have the inside. They're off. DeRoche's on the outside. Battles back. The matchup. Girard's going to lose it there a little bit. Gives the advantage to DeRoche's down into turn 3. DeRoche's going to go right to the low line. He is going to take the checkered flag.
So Matt DeRoches finds himself in the final 6. Jen Baker in the Subaru Impreza.
Here we go. Hot Flash, the Subi, and Corey Perry, a battle of the heavyweights.
Looking for the green, and there it is, and Baker gets a great jump on the outside. Baker out front as Perry, we've seen him come back before. Perry closes right up. No, Beckett snaps out, and Subi picks up the win into the final 5.
Just lost it there in turn number 3. And Perry will have to head pit side.
Charlie Guardino is up next, and he's got Gil Bradstreet to go up against. Factor. Gil rolls out. And it looks like he gets the high line once again. That'll put the Blazer down low. These two drivers have gone at it time after time after time again. And we'll see if Gil is up for the challenge here. Looking for the green, and there it is. Even start with the Blazer out front down into turn 1. Bradstreet right up on the turn. Looking to run down the back straightaway into 3. Bradstreet sideways through the corner, but it's going to be Charlie Guardino hanging on for the win.
Charlie just continues to show his dominance here in the Spectator Drags.
Matt DeRoches on the outside. Down low, John Fielding. The winner is in the finale. The loser races for 3rd. Who's going to be the first one in the finale? There's a green. DeRoches on the outside. Fielding down low. Neck and neck down into 1. Fielding. Hang on. A good run down the back straightaway. Evens it back up. DeRoches up on the outside. Slides up. Off of 4. And gives the win in this one to John Fielding. So Fielding is in the finale.
So DeRoches will battle for 3rd place.
Who will he go up against? Will it be Jen Bucher, Hot Flash the Subi, or down low will be Charlie Guardino? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies, let her hear it. This is for a shot into the finale. Bucher on the outside, Guardino down low, Bucher with the jump up top, but she missed the shot, and that gets Guardino the lead.
Charlie Guardino Jen Bucher into 3 and 4. Charlie Guardino moving on to the final.
So Guardino will be in the final against and now she is trying to beat Matt DeRoches for third. In our monster truck, East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drag, she's on the outside. DeRoches down low, waiting for the green. And here we go, and she gets the jump on the outside. Here comes DeRoches. Close contact in the corner. Oh!
They regroup, they battle down into 3. Give Matt DeRoches the advantage. He'll come to the checkered flag. Wow!
Give Jen a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. She does not give up. Out of Wonton, New York, in the Chevy Blazer. John Fielding out of Westport, Mass, in the Chevy Camaro.
Here we go. Charlie Guardino gonna start on the high line here. Fielding will be on the inside. Doesn't matter where Guardino is started. He's one from the bottom. He's one from the top. They're off. There he goes. He's gonna get the advantage down into 1 and 2. Charlie Guardino out.
Fielding hanging tight down low. They hit the corners. Charlie drifts up way high. Fielding back down to the inside. Down to the street. Fielding will take round 1.
Wow. By a nose, that was incredible.
Dino battles back for the win.
We're going to find out here because it's a matchup of heavy hitters to win our East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drags here.
If Fielding wins, it's over. If Guardino wins, they get one more shot. And Guardino with the jump down it to 1. Fielding right on the back. Charlie opens up the lead down into 3. Keeps it tight on the bottom. Fielding takes a look to the inside. He's going to come up short. We get one more shot at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Winner take all. Coming up here. Here comes the winner take all. Is it going to be Charlie Guardino? Give it up if you think it is. Is it going to be John Fielding? Give it up if you think it's going to be Fielding. They're off.
Guardino on the outside and gets a good run into 1 and 2. And I'll tell you what, when he is tough. Fielding down into 3. Close it into a car length, but it's going to be too late. Guardino takes the best 2 out of 3. So Charlie Guardino has to come back from John Fielding and beats him 2 in a row to pick up our Father's Day East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drag Championship. Give our top 3 a great big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. What a job. These guys, I'll tell you what, it may be a streetcar, most of them, but these guys are not afraid to push it around the racetrack.
Here at the stripe, what a battle. Charlie Guardino. Charlie, you win another one. What was it like out there today?
Just another day.
Just another day. I'm sure you got a lot of people to thank. It's got to feel good to get another trophy here at the Action Track of the East.
So first, I want to thank all my haters out there on internet land. All of you. This is for you. I did this for you today.
We've got the trophy right here. Charlie Guardino, anything else?
Yeah, I want to thank a bunch of people. We got TBERG Media over there. All right, got to thank our Will for filming for us. MTV for filming. Bobby Guardino for getting the truck right. Circle Track Savages, our new YouTube channel. Check it out, like and subscribe. Circle Track Savages.
Charlie Guardino, your winner in the East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator Drags. We've got more monster trucks. Are you guys ready?
One more time, Seekonk for your racers. That was absolutely spectacular, man. As the owner of a modified 2013 Scion FRS, man, seeing a Subaru out there racing was awesome, but just seeing modified cars out there, street cars being turned into race cars, that is something I take near and dear to my heart, I tell you what. Burning it up! How about that? That is awesome. That was a great race that we just Well, ladies and gentlemen, round 2 of Monster Truck Freestyle must be underway here on this track.
If you ain't subscribed, go do so. This is gonna be lit.
I only tested it on the street.
On Circle Track Savages,
Make sure you guys
making the
check
content for you guys right now. Shout out.
Appreciate you, man.
Time to have some fun on the track, get some racing in.
All right.
Let's go.
The TTM crew.
I think I'm racing Jen first race.
She's not playing around. You better watch yourself out there.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Driver's side window down, passenger side window.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're celebrating Father's Day at Seekonk Speedway. TBERG, J-Berg over here. And we're getting ready to kick off Spectator Drags and Monster Trucks. I'm a zombie today, but I'm gonna be doing my best to bring you guys the action. So I hope you guys enjoy. I forgot to mention, zombified and all. He just reminded me that I doubled down. I was at the Freedom Factory in Bradenton, Florida. Shout out to them. Last night, and then I caught a flight at 5:30 a.m. this morning, and we have a 2 p.m. race at Seekonk, 1,200 miles away. You gotta love it. We love this stuff. Hope you guys enjoy.